Hi, I'm Michelle with the Wemo Charitable Foundation here in San Antonio, Texas from the Elvira Cisneros Senior Center. Today we're going to be doing some active stretching. This is something you can do when you wake up in the morning, something to get like all that blood flow throughout your body, help yourself wake up and everything moving and feeling good. So first thing we're going to do, we want to put our feet about hip width apart. And we want to keep our knees and hips and joints nice and loose. We don't want to be tight. We want to keep them nice and loose and let our body flow with the movements. We're going to start off with bringing our arms down, kind of do a slight bend in the hips and knees, and we bring the arms up in the air for a reach. It's not much of a hold, but it's a pause. We pause, 1, 2, and down as we come down, bending in those hips and knees again, and up. Make sure we're breathing in and out. We're not a hold, anything like that. And so we're gonna do 5. Now we got the idea. Let's go up and down, and that's 1. Make sure you're breathing in and out. Up, extend the arms as we pause, and bring them back down. And there's 3, and down. The knees and hips should move together as we bend them slightly. And down. And 1 more. Up. And down. Very good. Everything should feel nice, loose, back, shoulders, everything. We're gonna keep our legs, same thing, about hip width apart, just where they're at. And once again, keep those knees nice and loose, those hips nice and loose, so our movements are gonna be moving together. We want our body shifting its weight evenly and together. So as we kind of see that nice bend in those hips, the arms are now going to come to the side. We're going to push over, push all your stress out to the side. And we're going to pause and slowly come back. Push them off to the other side. We're doing a slight turn. The upper body is just following the arms. And we're shifting our weight as they're moving to the opposite side. And we're breathing in and out. And now let's start a count. About 5. And that's on each side. So that's 1. Our core is moving with us. Our stomach is in and tight, but not a tightened muscle. It just says we're making us focus on that turn as we come across. And this is 3. And breathing in and out, and make sure that body weight is shifting side to side. And there's 4. And return. And we're gonna do 1 more, shifting that weight over and slowly bringing it back. It's a slow, controlled, easy movement. Back to center, breathing in and out. Remember, keep them nice and loose. Make sure we're breathing. Very good. Shoulders should be nice and loose and relaxed. We're gonna do the next one. Our arms are gonna be forward. Our legs are gonna be stable, not stiff. So we still wanna keep that looseness in the hips and knees. We're not gonna be turning from there. We just don't want anything locked. Nice and loose, but stable. So our toes are pointing in front of us. We're going to put our hands together and we're going to imagine that you're a book. The movement comes from the waist up. That's where we turn from. That's where we let our body follow. So as we turn, we open out. Open the book all the way and let the chest and the rest of the body follow that movement. Hold for a pause and bring it right back in front of you. And we're going to flow that into the opposite side, out. Keeping our legs stable, and upper body is our main movement. So let me show you from the side so you can see what that looks like. Once again, hip width apart. This is our stability here. Joints loose. Hands in front. Open out to the side as we turn the body. Pause and bring it in. And the opposite is just the same as we turn. Our body follows that movement. So just like a book would follow it as it opens. Okay, so we're ready. And just follow my pace. Make sure you're breathing at all times. Y'all are doing great. Hands in front. And we're gonna open up to the right. Open the book up, out to the right, and we're gonna hold 1, 2, and slowly bring it in. Make sure you're breathing and open out to the left. Hold and slowly bring it in and keep going. Open and in and open and in. You got 3 more. Make sure you're breathing. Open out and slowly bring it in and open. We're turning in the upper body and in and open and in. Back to the left, open and in. We got 1 more, I promise. Last one, y'all are doing great. Open out and slowly bring that in. Last one's open out to the side and pause. And slowly bring it in. Very good. Relax the shoulders. Breathing in and out. Relax them. It's not a strenuous stretch, just move them around. We're gonna do a few things in just a second. And breathe. We got a little more to go, so y'all are doing great. Next one we're gonna start with our right foot forward and our left foot back slightly. But our feet are gonna be hip width apart, still in a staggered position. Joints are nice and loose, same like we did earlier. We are gonna be shifting our body weight forward and back, so make sure we really put that weight into the front and back leg as we move forward and back. And just do what you can. It shouldn't be a wide stance, but what's comfortable for you. Wide is what you're able to do for your balance. It's gonna be more of a pushing motion. So imagine that you're pushing something away from you. Push, and we're gonna hold 1, 2, and we're slowly bringing it back. As we come back, the toe comes up. As we push, the opposite heel comes up. And we're shifting that body weight into those 2 feet. So ready? We're gonna start right here in the center. Make sure you're breathing, and we're pushing. Really imagine you're pushing something out of the way and bring it in. Chest out, squeezing that back as that heel comes up, and push. And back. So we're gonna do 5 of those. Now that you got it ready, push for the first one. Make sure you're breathing and bring it in as that chest comes out, squeezing the back together. Push it in and pull it in. And 3, push and pull and push and pull. Let's do 1 more. Push and pause and slowly make sure that weight shifts. Pull and squeeze and relax. Make sure you're breathing. It's not a quick workout, but we should still feel our heart rate moving up a bit. It's gonna be really good for us. So we're now gonna do the opposite side. So we're gonna step forward now with the left foot, slightly back with the right. Same positioning, hip width apart, slightly staggered. Remember, we're getting that weight shifting through both feet. We are now gonna push forward once again, but it's gonna be opposite feet holding that weight in the positioning. So once again, we push, that back heel comes up, and we pull, and that front toe comes up. So shift your weight, let your body flow with the movement you're doing. Make sure your joints are nice and loose to stabilize your body. So ready? And push, and in. And there's 2, and make sure you're breathing at all times. And in. And push, and bring it in. And push, and in. One more time. Let's push and bring it in. And from that position, we're gonna go ahead and step back. So we're already right here. We're gonna bend in that back knee slightly and hold for a stretch, a hamstring stretch. 10 seconds. 10. Make sure you're breathing and come right back up. We're gonna do the other foot. Back to that position we had earlier. Heel on, placing your foot on its heel and bend in that back leg and hold 10 seconds. Only what you're able to do. Hold and breathe. And right back up. Now we're gonna put our feet right back in to that position, hip width apart. We're gonna do a deep breath in and out. And once again, keeping everything loose, we're going back just where we started. Nice and loose and up. And it should be so much easier to bend in those hips and knees by now. Everything should have nice blood flow and loosened up, in and out. So let's do 5 more. Up, extend the body, make it a nice flow. Out and up and down. Like you're reaching up in the sky, chest out, elongating the abdominal muscles as we do it. Up and downward. Let's do one last one. And up and down and relax. Very good. Y'all did great today. I hope y'all enjoyed the stretching, the active stretching. It's a great way to get your morning started. And y'all have a great day. Thank you.